Hi guys, it's day 74 of the national lockdown here in South Africa. It is around about 10:15 at night. This is really kind of late of me to do a video for the day. I think I'm kind the coronavirus is kind of losing its momentum. Not with the disease, I'm talking about the urgency of it. In the first 2 to 3 weeks of the lockdown, I would be glued to the TV, glued to social media to make sure that I was well informed of what was going on. And right now, I just don't care anymore because you don't know what to believe. Um, the ban for selling of alcohol or buying alcohol was lifted on the 1st of June. So you were able to go to a bottle store between, I think, 9 and 5, but only on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And that was last week. But now, because of drunk related incidents and accidents happening, it's now filling up the hospitals where the hospitals should be dealing with COVID-19. And now they're wanting to bring back the ban of alcohol, of selling of alcohol. Firstly, we don't know if that ban is coming into an effect because the government hasn't said anything. What I do know is that if they do put in the ban of alcohol, I can tell you now there's going to be rioting and there will be looting. Two, I don't see why some people don't know how to handle their drink and have to get into a car and cause an accident. Well, obviously, they're not going to go into a car and cause an accident deliberately. I'm just saying that if you want to drink, drink at home. Where are you going? If you are drinking, where are you going? And the fact, what is irritating me with regards to the news outlets is that it was March was coronavirus, and then it was the cigarette ban, and then it was the alcohol ban, and that was all what was going on. But no one was really talking about the mental stability of the people in the country. Um, on Sunday, News 24 put on an article about mental health, and I'm thinking, why hasn't it taken you 10 weeks to do a report on mental health? Uh, And also at the same time, you can't find any statistics on the internet of how high the suicide rate is. They know the rate of the domestic violence. Right, that's besides the point. So what else I was going to say? So yeah, so now everyone is expecting this ban to come into place. So now they are panic buying. But now the news are reporting that people are buying in excess and people are waiting in long queues to get into the bottle store. But have you not realized how small a bottle store is? And you only allow 4 to 5 people in at some time. And it also depends, why would I want to come back the next day to a bottle store? So I'd rather just buy whatever I need now so I don't have to come back again. That's the one mentality. And secondly, you only have 4 days to buy alcohol where someone could go on a Saturday morning, you know? And there's also restrictions apparently that you can only buy 3 spirits per person. So what is stopping me from going on Monday to buy my 3 bottles of vodka, Tuesday to buy my 3 bottles of gin, Wednesday buying tequila, brandy on Thursday? So I'm waiting in the long queue, and the media now shows that as people bulk buying or saying that South Africa's got a drinking problem. South Africa had a drinking problem before COVID-19. How many pubs are there in the Western Cape? How many clubs are in the Western Cape and restaurants? people are going to drink. I'm a drinker. I am a drinker, but I am a funny drinker. I'm a funny drunk also. I laugh at everything. I find everything funny, right? But there are people out there who can't handle their liquor and they shouldn't drink. So today I was at work. I think going to work and working in the office environment has kind of, it makes me more settled. But there are times when I come out of my office and um, it, it's only me and two directors who are at work at the moment. But when I go out of my office, it's just so empty. I'm just so used to people laughing or people talking or, going to this. We've got a small kitchen, going to the kitchen and talking about something and you hear people laughing. So that is something that I'm missing at the moment. But thankfully today I was actually feel like I was working. I felt like I had things done. Um, there was something else I was going to say. Can't really think at the moment. Oh, okay. Here we go. Sorry. Um, I don't drive, so I call an Uber to get me around, right? So, an Uber driver does at least, I would say at least, if you worked from morning to night, at least 30 to 40 trips. And I'm roughing that of a 20 minutes of a trip. So that makes it even more. So let's say, for example, 50 trips a day, right? He is having, or she is having, at least 50 different types of people in the Uber, in the car. So I've got a mask on, he's got a mask on, but there's no hand sanitizer. So my argument with that is that if you can have 50 people in your car, why can't you have the hairdressers open or the beauty salon open? If you have a strict criteria, you know, because by right I should have coronavirus because I have been in an Uber at least twice and they have not offered me hand sanitizer. I do have in my bag, but I have been accustomed to the Uber drivers to give me hand sanitizer. So if I can get into a car that has that has seated at least 50 people throughout the day, why can't I sit in a chair in front of a mirror and have someone cut my hair while the hairdresser is wearing a mask, I'm wearing a mask? See, this is where I get irritated with the government because they make all these regulations, but they do not make any adjustments when they see, ah, now we get it. This is what we can do. Blah, 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 blah. But no, they rather sit on their laurels and they rather waste other people's times taking people to court when they know they're being stupid. This is why you need to vote. And you need to vote someone in power who is. This is why I don't like getting to politics. You need to vote people in that are for the people, who speak for the people. Unfortunately, there is no politicians in this country, black or white, Indian, female, male, gay, lesbian, or there actually no gay or lesbian representation. I could be wrong. I don't know. Um, they don't. They don't have a voice, and that is the one thing that has been irritating me over the past 74 days. Is that I feel like I'm not being heard. Because if you want to ban the selling of cigarettes, right, but you can't give the country the reasons, scientific reasons as to the reasons why. But now the lockdown has been extended to the 15th of July. This is day 74. I'm pissed off. I'm going to bed.